What is up, everyone? It's Kanan.
It's Jessie.
And we are the Geeky Saying Couple, finally doing another video together, though we're still stopped up, coughing, all that good stuff. This was not the original video that was supposed to go up today. We were supposed to put up a video on Saturday, but we had internet issues and stuff like that. But, yeah, some stuff in the last, 24 hours has, oh, what the heck. We have finally got some RWBY stuff to talk about. Some stuff to analyze. We've not done a RWBY analysis video since what? The finale of Volume 8?
I think.
Yeah, so we might be a little out of practice. So this all started when Barbara decided to release a new screenshot of Yang from Volume 9, and then Aaron joined, then Kara joined, and then finally Lindsay joined. Obviously, this is kind of like a prelude, or like maybe even a countdown to the Volume 9 trailer, where we will learn the premiere date of Volume 9 and when it's going to start airing, where we'll get a full-on trailer, not just a teaser. And so we've got some stuff to analyze here. Some stuff that could just be talking about what is going on. We've got some Bumblebee stuff to talk about. Because, yeah, some of these screenshots are very interesting when it comes to Blake and Yang. That's not there for RWBY or Weiss's pictures. But, as always, if you enjoy our content, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, click that like button, leave a comment. We are very, very much so trying to hit 1,000 subscribers this year. Hopefully we can do that. So, yeah. So, what I love about our videos is that me and Jess do not plan ahead. What exactly we plan to say in the videos, we just go with the flow. So we may be completely wrong in these, but we pretty much go by thinking off the top of our heads when doing these analysis. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it even more fun if you get it right. So we are going to start off, we're going to go in reverse order. We're going to start with Yang and with RWBY. So the first picture that Barbara posted was this. Now, this is not that much different from what we have already seen of Yang in the teaser, because really all we've seen of Yang is her in this strange, all cloudy area, besides seeing obvious scenes of after Team RWBY has reunited in Ever After. But this one is more of a POV, like our POV of seeing Yang. She's got her eyes closed. She looked like, for all we know, she's just blinking, maybe, I don't know, or maybe she's being troubled by something. But it's kind of strange in that, besides, like I said, the Team RWBY things we've seen were, for them to show us in Volume 9, hey, they do all get back together during the volume. It's weird that they keep on sticking Yang in this cloudy area. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's some kind of thing where, like, things are clouded around her, or she's trapped, or maybe it's the ice cream area and this is just the frosting or whatever all around her.
Or the emotion thing. It could just be clouds.
Yeah, it could be.
Formed by her emotions around her. I mean...
Now, at first, of course, I was happy to see a new picture of Yang, and also this is definitely them teasing that the trailer is coming. That's what I got most excited about. But, oh boy, Aaron decided to post a picture of Blake. And the moment I saw this, I had a fit, because Blake is in what looks like the same area as Yang. In this all cloudy, area, though. Blake looks like she's sad smiling, in a way. Her ears are down. She's got Gamble though. Like, so is this after? So I don't know. Like, is Yang the last one they find, or what? Because Weiss had Gamble, so I don't know. Um, so so yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, they're in the same area. What could this mean? I automatically jumped to the island can sense like alters based on emotions. That theory, like their feelings for each other, put them in the same area. I mean, I don't know, but one little small thing. I don't know if this is anything. It could be just something on the picture. Someone did point out. Make sure I'm that it looks like Blake has got a beauty mark right here on her eye, right mixed in with her eyeshadow, which a lot of people are also shocked that after all that her eyeshadow is still intact. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is just something on the picture or did Blake always have a beauty mark on her eye? I don't know. That's definitely not one that you would see a whole lot with your eyes open. Um, so yeah. But another big interesting thing is if we look back at the picture of Yang smiling. Now, of course, when this was first shown, people said she was looking at one or two things: Summer or Blake. Well, I would like to point out that in this picture of Blake, notice what direction their hair is blowing. If you place them facing each other, their hair is blowing the correct way. Blake's would be going this way, and from Yang's point of view, her hair would be blowing from this side. Is this it? Like, are they already teasing us with it? I don't know. A lot of people are wondering what's on the side of Blake here because it looks like something obviously on that side has been cropped out. I don't know. Is this just a vision or is this just them tricking us? I don't know. Um, but it's just interesting that with these two particular characters that that RWBY has been building for a while, the fact that the two pictures we've seen now are them in an area that looks very eerily similar.
And certain characteristics of like wind characteristics on them is mirrored.
Yeah. And like, who knows? This could be Blake just blinking, like she's seen Yang and she's like relieved that Yang is there, and she's like, we've got her in mid blinking. I don't know. Some were questioning if it looked like Blake was blushing or if it is just her color. I can't tell.
You really can't tell in a still picture. You need to see the whole context of that moment to know.
Yeah. So yeah, my Twitter's been blowing up ever since these went up because, of course, I posted about it. But I was kind of like, when I saw it, I was kind of hoping I was the first, like that Jess had shown me in time for me to be the first one to see it and post it. But nah, it had actually went up hours before I even knew about it. The new Fire Emblem came out. Leave me alone. I was busy playing that. So yeah, so are we already getting spoiled the Bumblebee confession? I don't know. Barbara and Aaron have been very vocal about some things, like Aaron saying her favorite moment in the series still hasn't aired, and we know how Aaron is when it comes to Blake and Yang and desperately wanting them to kiss and all that. And then you've got Barbara saying that there's a line in this volume that is so important for Yang that she feels like she would never get right. So I don't know. It's hard to say right now when we still haven't seen the volume. We've not seen the trailer. Will they put anything in the trailer to make us question more? I doubt it. But I don't know. So next we have Weiss, and people are already trying to point out where she is, and there are some of these purple crystal-like things on the overview of the area that we saw in the teaser where Team Ruby is looking over everything. So that's probably where she is. It looks like it's nighttime. And she's looking at something that's either got her shocked or weirded out. Some people can claim you can see something in her eyes, but I couldn't spot anything. Um, so we don't know if this is just Weiss on her own before she meets up with the others. What is she seeing? Who knows? In this world that we still do not know a whole lot about, there ain't no telling what she could be seeing. But this is the picture that Kara posted, and really, out of the four, this is the one that I just can't really find much to say about. There's not really much in it.
Yeah, I mean, I could see if you could see close enough, there might be a reflection of something in her eyes, but it's too hard to see.
Yeah.
I mean, because the further you magnify it in, no matter how HD of an image, it still starts blurring out, and you can't really tell what it is.
Yeah.
At least yet. I mean, if we had something more detailed, we might get a better context. Again, same thing with, like, the emotion, if Blake is blushing or not.
Yeah.
We need more in the context of the clip itself.
And then we have Ruby, and at first, there's really not much to this picture. Until Lindsay said that we all needed to pay attention more to because they were at a convention today. There was a Ruby panel at a convention today, and yeah, she said that people needed to pay close attention to the pictures that they posted. Now, of course, we did not. There was stuff noticed like Blake and Yang's hair moving to where it looks like they're looking right at it. They're standing across from each other. But with Ruby, we have got small Weiss, small Blake, and small Yang riding in her cape.
Let me tell you, when you're, like, still waking up, half asleep, this is just confusing is all that. Because I just laid there and went, I'm confused. Like, I didn't know what was going on with what I was seeing, so...
And the people have already saying if they don't have, like, squeaky voices, what was the point? But yeah, they're just... It's like they're on a field trip in Ruby's cape. Now, to me, this is definitely a callback to Alice in Wonderland.
Yes, because Alice gets smaller, bigger...
Well,
depending on what happens.
Well, the potion that she, like the drinks that,
like where she got small to go through the keyhole
Yeah.
at the very beginning, yes.
Yeah, like, is this Ruby who's become giant to go into a certain area, and there wasn't enough for the others, so Weiss, Blake, and Yang or did Weiss, Blake, and Yang get shrunk? We don't know, but yeah, I thought this was very interesting. Also, where's Little?
She might be on the other side, for all we know.
I just think it's funny that they're all smaller than Little. Now
they could ride Little, if that's the correct sizing.
Now, I had to point this out. I could not help it, but Blake and Yang look a little close in this. It literally looks like that Blake could be sitting in Yang's lap for all we know. Like, they are. Unless they're just standing like this.
They're really close and they're staggered.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. But I see the point you're making of the way it looks.
And everyone pointed out just how that Weiss is being a third wheel, like always. That she's like it's obvious that she's sitting on Ruby's shoulder, but I don't know. I just thought that was funny. But yeah, they look awfully close there. Now, these next couple of shots are from the same Ruby picture, and people have pointed out some of these items that are back here. Now, of course, the globe. The globe glows like a relic. Is this anything significant?
That's what I wanted. I noticed that too, and I thought, like the same glow as the relic, the same glow as Jin and Ambrosia, like. It's the same color, same type of bright glow, so it has to have some significance.
Yeah. And then, and like then we have this. It's kind of the same thing, but you see more of the items that are in the back. A lot of people are wondering if the hourglass is like a callback to the White Rabbit. You know, I'm
It
late.
could
I'm
be
late.
kind of like in Pietro's office.
Yeah, the
The
whale.
whale.
Yeah. It looks like we got like this thing right here. Looks like something you would use like in a chemistry set or something. I think these right here look like really weird, like things you would maybe like pour something in, like like pour cream into tea or something like
Yeah,
that.
the dishes that have like
I don't know.
cream, sugar, things like
Yeah,
that.
I don't
Like
know if that's what that is or not, and I
it
can't.
has a shape like it though.
Yeah, and I can't really tell what else is back here. It's a little too grainy. I can't
The
tell.
thing right behind it looks like a plate or with something on it.
Yeah.
Like right behind the globe, I meant.
Yeah, and I can't tell what this brown thing is or what this is back here. We do not know yet if any of this is significant. It's just what people are pointing out.
But we've noticed that even background things tend to have some type of meaning. I mean, all through RWBY. Again, like I pointed out in Pietro's office.
Yeah.
The posters before the fight with Adam.
Yeah.
So background things do have some type of meaning usually. So I really think the globe, though, is a huge thing.
Yeah. Like, is this the world where the relics hide? Is that the actual relic disguised because they're eventually going to escape through the vault in Vacuo? That's what I wonder, if that's exactly what's going to happen. So
I still think it really connects. That means it's the world, obviously where the relics are, but where like Jin and Ambrosia are from.
yeah,
like,
well, yeah, it's the same place.
That's that kind of, to me, that shows more. Yes, this is connected to all of that.
I think the point of this volume is definitely going to be they're going to go on like a journey of growth, both maybe physically and emotionally and mentally. I do think it's going to have some way where Team RWBY is going to come out of it probably, who knows, physically stronger, but maybe smarter in a lot of ways. Like, they're definitely going to come out different than when they went in, I think. It just comes off as that kind of tale of going through some kind of journey in another world.
Which makes sense. It connects because of after the loss that they just suffered, this is that next step that, because they were all at really low points at the end, like before they fell, like that's where everything was heading.
Yep.
So this is that next step where you'd go through story wise. So it's definitely going to be very impactful.
Yeah. So, we talked about the stuff with Blake and Yang and all that. Who knows if that is actually what is going on.
It's a cool connection though, because it's, especially when they say pay attention to the pictures. Well,
it's guesswork at best.
Yeah, so when they're mirrored like that, that's definitely a thing. Or
it's the fact that out of all four, Blake and Yang are literally set in
the same type of setting.
Yeah, where Weiss and RWBY are completely different places. I don't know. Like, this volume is like, it's so overdue that we literally, and they've been so quiet about it, whenever they do release something, it's hard.
And the theories just start running wild.
Well, it's really hard to come up with a basic theory because we don't know anything. They are literally, once the trailer comes out, after that, they're just going to release it, and we're going to be really blind going in as far as what to expect, because there's been members of RWBY who are saying they're thinking over of what they worked on, and they start crying. Like, I don't know what is going to happen in this volume that's going to be so emotional,
I have a feeling it's going to be many things. Like,
well, I mean, there's RWBY learning about Penny. Who knows what's happened to Jean? We don't know exactly what's going to be Neo's role. We've got Weiss probably having to tell RWBY about Penny. because who knows what John's fate is right now. We've not seen one bit of him besides that one part of the trailer where it was that armored figure who people are thinking is John. And I've always said ever since I can't remember if it was Carrie or Eddie that said Volume 9 has some of the most emotionally touching moments in the series history. Of course, the first thing that went to my mind was, oh my gosh, Blake and Yang are finally going to kiss. That's because that's been something that people have been asking for years, and still people are just saying, come on, just let them freaking kiss at this point.
But you got to think of outside them too.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's so much that's going to happen. Like, are we going to see the dead? Are we going to see Pyrrha again?
We saw faint reactions of people, but the outcome of Ty, yeah. Raven, because there's still a whole gap right there for her, because the end of the one volume, but then Crow, Pietro and Maria.
But here's the thing, though: are we really going to see the other characters in this? Because with this being a shorter volume, I know. I really think this volume is just going to be dedicated to Team RWBY. I really don't. I
still think we're going to see glimpses of something at least. Maybe not much, but
I think there's too much that needs to happen for them to really put their focus somewhere else. I think this is, this my opinion. I think this is solely a team. Well, of course, Jean and Neo have got to be involved because they're there too. But I really think this is mostly going to be a Team RWBY focused volume. I don't know. It depends on how short this volume is. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be short as far as episode length goes. I think the episodes are probably going to be shorter. So, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's been worked on for this long. People's expectations are very, very high. I just hope they meet that. Because as we're recording this video, Volume 10 has not been officially announced or anything like that. So, who knows what kind of Volume 9 is going to end up being like. And the fact that RWBY is building it up so much as far as it being emotional. Like, when someone says they're looking over the stuff they worked on and they start crying, it's like, oh my gosh, what is going on with this volume? But I think we're close to that finish line. I think we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. As far as finally getting to see the volume, it's going to suck having to wait a week between episodes again. But I'm looking forward to it. I think we treat this more like a job when it comes to RWBY season. We've gotten kind of lax a little bit as far as how we do things, but hopefully I get my computer back before that happens. But I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it is a good volume. Hopefully we get a lot of good stuff. And yeah, hopefully we're right. Hopefully that is Blake and Yang together in the same area. Hopefully that is their reuniting scene. But who knows? Who knows how it is going to go. But I think that's really all we've got to talk about. There's no need for us to really ramble and go off on tangents and stuff like that. So, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, click that like button, leave us a comment. Sorry, my nose is getting stopped up. And it's making my nose tickle. So yeah, when the trailer does drop, we will definitely react to it and analyze it. Hopefully it's this upcoming week, maybe. Well, I mean, it's January 22nd. They're running out of time. But, yeah, I gotta stop. I gotta blow my nose. But, as always, guys, this is Kanan.
This is Jessie.
We love you all very, very much. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.